wine lovers, that's me included, to bring the vineyard home to yourself, and you do not have to be any kind of expert. This is actually a kit to make your own wine. Talk about something so unique and different. And I have Kaylee Kamansky here. You handle the marketing, the social media for the Make-A-Brew or CraftABrew company. So this is from CraftABrew, but this is your all-in-one winemaking kit. And there's 4 different wines you can choose from to make. That would be Cabernet, you could choose Merlot, you can choose Chardonnay or Pinot Grigio, but inside you get everything you need to create 5 full bottles of wine.
Yes.
Hi, first of all, welcome. I got a little excited about what we're getting here. But first of all, tell us, it's not complicated. No. Anybody can do this, right?
No, anyone can do this. It's so simple and straightforward, and it's a lot of fun, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it work? What do we do when we get this kit?
So it all starts with vineyard-pressed grape juice. That's the foundation for any great wine. And I actually poured you a glass of our Merlot.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
So did you make this one?
I sure did.
Okay.
This was made with the same ingredients and the same equipment that come in every one of these kits. So that's our Merlot. It's a smooth red.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really great, and it's homemade.
So, okay, you said it starts with then that pressed, what did you call it?
It's a vineyard-pressed juice.
Vineyard-pressed juice. But let's talk about what that means, because everyone will get this depending on what type of wine.
Every kit is going to come with vineyard-pressed juice. So this means that they're grown at a vineyard, pressed by the vintners, and then you get to, they do the heavy lifting, and then you get to have all the fun making your own wine.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can actually show you how it's done.
Let's do it.
I've got our vineyard-pressed Merlot juice right here. And it all, like I said, all the equipment, everything you need is included. So we've got our 1-gallon jug. This is where your wine is going to live and age for the next 4 weeks. So we'll go ahead, everything's here. We even include a funnel, everything you need here. Okay. So what we're going to do is just add your juice. And this isn't the sugary, store-bought, super sweet grape juice that you're thinking of.
No, the company's actually partnered with some of the top vineyards around.
Exactly. And when you start with amazing ingredients, you're well on your way to amazing wine.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll just top this off. You're going to get about half a gallon of your grape juice here.
And everything you do is step by step. You have the instructions.
This is all covered in the instructions. So you don't need to know a thing about how to make wine. You don't need to have done it yourself before. So we've got our juice, and we're going to top this off with water. Whoop, let's get our funnel back in here.
Okay.
So we're just going to keep topping this off.
I love the idea that it's an experience, right? So like think about if you gifted this to a wine lover, you could make the wine together, you have something to look forward to while it's not brewing, but while it's turning into wine. Or if you got it for yourself and you made the wine and then you made custom labels for someone, or if it's for a party that you're hosting, it's kind of fun to be like, I made this wine. And I learned something along the way.
Exactly. And if you bring a bottle or homemade wine to a dinner party, you are guaranteed to be the topic of conversation all night.
I had no idea how to do this.
Exactly. So what we've got now is we've got the foundation for our wine. Once this is there, you're just going to cover this up, give it a little swirl, just to get it all mixed up for about 30 seconds. And then once you're done with this, you're going to add your yeast. So this is kind of the superstar of the whole winemaking process. The yeast is what's going to turn this grape juice into wine. All right, so we're going to add this in here. And like I said, everything is in this kit. So this is all weighed out, pre-measured, so you don't need to go and get anything after you get this kit. That's what I love. I've started way too many DIY projects where I get a few steps in and I realize I don't have everything I need.
I love that everything's contained too. You don't need a huge counter space or special room to do this, anything.
No, it's not a huge production. It's very compact. Everything just lives on your kitchen counter. So basically, this yeast is in here, this little contraption here, this just keeps anything that shouldn't be in your wine out, and as the wine starts to age, it's gonna let off some bubbles.
So is that what's going on here with these?
That is exactly what's going on here.
Okay.
So once you have this all added, this is, you mark your calendar for 2 weeks, and then this is what this is gonna look like after about 2 weeks.
I mean, how fun is this, you guys? This is so totally different. And again, you have choices. There's 2 reds and there's 2 whites. So you can choose a Cabernet Sauvignon, and that's nice and bold and dry, full-bodied. I love a good Cabernet. You can also choose a Merlot, and that's the one that I tried, and that was delicious. Very, just medium-bodied. Nothing too bold or too dry, none of that. It's very, very good.
Yeah, it's a great red wine. I love pairing it with with Italian food, so good.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you like white wine, there's a Chardonnay and also a Pinot Grigio. So you just take your choice. You know, if you're gifting someone, you tend to know if they're white or red lovers. And then you can get the kit, and then you have absolutely everything you need down to the tops here on the bottles. Now, these bottles don't come with it, but you were saying earlier, just recycle wine bottles you have, or you can buy some custom ones if you wanted to, different color schemes. Maybe it's for a party or something, and then you just top it off. But again, all the instructions every step of the way come with it, from step number 1 to step number 4. So if you think about this, and it's like, well, why would I want to make wine? Why not just buy it? Well, why do we make homemade cookies instead of just buying a bag of them? Why do people love to make, you know, custom blankets or scarves instead of buying one? It's the experience. And this is an experience I've never even thought to try, but it's actually, it seems like a whole lot of fun, and you get something really great at the end. Wine.
Yeah. Yes, that is the goal.
And how many bottles will this turn out when it's done?
This 1 gallon is going to make 5 bottles of wine, which is a great amount of wine.
Yeah.
So I like to keep a few on hand for myself, enjoy the fruits of my labor, but I also like to keep a few, if you're ever needing to run out the door, you're running late to a dinner party, grab one, you've got your gift in hand.
And how much more of a special touch is that? You know, it's not just something I picked up at the store. This is a bottle of wine that I made for you. I mean, I keep thinking about holidays too, but like how fun to give a special wine to each person on your gift list, maybe with a different label on it, you know, custom to them, or you pair that with some great foods. Like we've got a nice tray out here. I mean, it's a really fun way to do something that you really put your time and effort in. And like you said, enjoying the fruits of your labor. I mean, how fun if you did this for Mother's Day to make it with your mother, and then you're like, hey, we're gonna be popping that bottle open it on this date. We're gonna have a special dinner, and it will be ready, and we'll get to try it out. I mean, I don't know, the response to this must be so exciting for you guys, because you guys have a CraftABrew beer kit as well, by the way, which would be great for any dads or ladies. I love beer, dark beer. I'm all about it. But how has it been moving into the wine?
The wine's been really, really exciting. I think beer, a lot of people are a little hesitant about beer. They don't know if they like it. Wine, everyone knows if they're a white wine or a red wine girl. So this is just, it's been really, really exciting to introduce this DIY to new people.
And let's show everybody everything that you get with this too, because when you get the kit home, it comes in this beautiful box. You've got all of the instructions there and everything you need. So maybe you can just kind of quickly walk us through what this is when you open this up.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you unbox, you're gonna get that glass jug. You're gonna get all of your ingredients here. So that vineyard pressed juice is here in this oxygen barrier bag, so this is gonna stay fresh. You've got all of your ingredients pre-measured, everything you need. That yeast that we added is in there too. Sanitizer to clean everything and prep everything, so you don't need to go out and get that. Your little closures here, you've got one for every of the 5 bottles you're gonna make. And the most important thing are those step-by-step instructions.
I love the idea of this. How fun would this be for a girls' night, right? You have your friends come over, you're like, we're gonna do something fun. We're not gonna play cards or the same old stuff we do every time. Let's make wine together. And then you get 5 bottles at the end of it, so everybody can have a bottle to take home. I keep thinking of, this is just a great way to do something fun together. It's a new experience, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And then you get something really great at the end. It's just so totally unique and different. And it's not hard. Like, you don't have to be an expert. I am the last person in the world who I thought should be making wine for anybody. But this is doable. You have an entire instruction booklet. We just showed you in a matter of a couple of minutes the very, you know, the meat of the project. And it's really pretty simple. And we got to have a conversation and chit chat and have a good time along the way. You could have like your own wine of the month club even.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's so many possibilities with this. You have 4 choices. If you like Cabernet, Merlot, Chardonnay, or Pinot Grigio, you just take your pick, and everything you need comes right to you. I mean, you guys could not have made this any simpler. You really.
Yeah, then that's what we want. We want you to be able to get this, whether you're getting it as a gift or you're getting it to treat yourself, and immediately be able to open it up and get started.
Can we talk about the quality of the wine you turn out? Because we mentioned briefly that you get this pressed juice from the vineyards, but what does that mean? Because you guys you take a very good care in the quality that you're getting. So this is good quality wine that you're making.
Right, like I said, it's not that store-bought grape juice. All of these grapes are grown in vineyards throughout the world, and they're pressed and delivered to us so we can give you the highest quality.
It's fantastic and really delicious. Now remember, you're getting the instructions along with this. It is simple, it's fun. They walk you through the entire process from start to finish, and it's just a really nice way to get together with some friends, have a good time, or gift to any wine lover in your life. So thank you so much, Kaylee.
Thanks for having me.
What a great lesson to learn. Learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Had a great time. Have a good night. Thank you so much
Cheers.
for showing us that. We're gonna continue because when we're talking about the kitchen and the home, there's nothing more important than organizing, right? We all want more space and we all want a little bit of organization. There's nobody that can do